Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome in. My name is Chris. I do videos on luxury items like handbags, shoes, some fashion, some beauty, so if that's the kind of thing that you are interested in, you should definitely subscribe, so hit that subscription button down below. And today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite subjects, which is, of course, handbags. And I'm going to be doing a review of my latest Louis Vuitton handbag, which of course you guys have already seen it. It is my Neonoe. So if you watch my channel at all, you probably know that I got this for Mother's Day. It had been on my wish list for quite a while, but for some reason I never got it. I bypassed it for other choices and got other bags, but I always kept going back to this one, and finally I decided to go ahead and bite the bullet and get it, and I'm so happy I did because I absolutely love this bag. So I'm going to do just a quick review. I've had it for about 4 months now, so I've had enough time to get used to it and figure out the pros and cons. And so after the review, then I'm going to talk about some of the accessories that I have gotten to go with this bag, and for some reason this bag really lends itself well to accessories. Like, I don't usually accessorize my bags, but I don't know what it is about this one. Just for some reason I have fun playing with it. So as you can see, my new Neonoe is in black. There are a lot of color choices as far as the leather trim goes. So whatever your color choice is, the leather will come, the leather straps will come in that color, the leather handle will be in that color, and I believe there's usually a matching interior. So like if you choose the pink straps, then you get the pink interior. So I decided, after much mulling it over and wondering, I decided to get the black. And the reason I went with the black is because I thought it would go with everything. It is very much a neutral. It goes with black, it goes with brown, it really goes with just about anything in your wardrobe, and I thought I would get the most use out of the black, so that is what I went for. So I do love it. I love the shape of it. As you can see, the bottom of it, even though it is a bucket bag. Some bucket bags are like funny shapes on the bottom. Some are round, some are rectangular. This one's rectangular, and it has the drawstring in the front, like so. All you really have to do to open it up is just pull it like that. And inside you have two sides here and an interior pocket. So the pocket zips. The pocket is made out of the monogram canvas as well. And there are, of course, in addition to monogram canvas with colored leathers, I believe there's the epi leather. There are different variations of this bag. So there's a lot of different options when it comes to this bag. But like I said, I went with something very basic and very simple because I really want to make sure that it was going to go with everything. So a couple of the things that I love about this bag, first of all, is the strap. So the strap is adjustable, and it does come on these clips right here, the typical Louis Vuitton clips. So they are, as well as being adjustable, these straps are removable, which I really, really like. So in order to lengthen the strap, you just loosen one of your snaps right there, the other one on that side, and then you would just pull it like this. And so now you have a very long strap, which you can wear crossbody, or if you're a taller person and you just like to have a very long shoulder bag, you can do that as well. I'm not much of a crossbody girl, so I wear my bags usually on the shoulder. That is my preferred way to wear this bag right here. So I do like the fact that the bag is open because it's easy to get your things in and out. I'm one of those people that gets annoyed with a lot of fussy clasps and stuff, so if you have turn locks and snaps and clasps and flaps and everything else, sometimes they can be a little bit annoying. But this one, since it's pretty much open, you can just cinch it if you want to make sure that it's a little bit tighter, but it'll be like that and nothing's going to fall out of it. But at the same time, you can pop something in there. Like if you have a pen in your hand, you could just throw it in there and it won't be any problem. And of course, the interior pocket is a great place to put stuff that you want to keep a little bit more secure. Maybe you have your key pass or a card holder or something like that you can put in there. But overall, the functionality of the bag is very good. It's very lightweight. It does have the adjustable strap. I've got my strap twisted. There we go. And it has a lot of options with respect to the length of the strap. A couple of the cons that I have found. Really the only con that I have with this bag is that because I got the black, it is a black hole. But this is not my first black hole by any means. I have a couple black bags, and they're Louis Vuitton bags, and for some reason they always have a black interior, and it is really difficult to find things, especially as I'm getting older and my eyesight is bad. So I decided that the best thing to do would be to get a bag organizer for this, and I chose it in a bright color so that I would be able to find all of my items. And I'm going to get into my bag organizer in just a moment. But first I want to talk to you about the various accessories that I have got for this bag. Okay, the first accessory that I want to tell you about, and this is probably my favorite one, is this short little strap right here. Some of the Louis Vuitton Neonoes do come with a braided strap, so that's a special version of the bag. It's very difficult to get your hands on those straps. I've never seen them for sale on the website. I've never seen them for sale on the pre-owned market, so they're really difficult to get your hands on. They are beautiful though. However, this one right here is a leather strap that I purchased from Etsy, and I will put a link down below. I believe it was Bandeau handbags. I'm not sure about the pronunciation, but I will definitely link it down below. And this is a genuine leather strap, and as you can see, it does have the very similar to Louis Vuitton clips right here, so it really is a good match for the Neonoe. And what I absolutely love about this strap is when you put it on, there is really the D-link or the D-ring that comes on the bag is really big. So when you do put your strap on, it's not going to be a tight fit. It really just goes on there very effortlessly, and it doesn't really get in the way at all. But when you have this little strap on here, now you've got the added advantage of being able to carry the bag in your hand or on your arm. And it really is very handy, like if you're in a restaurant or something, you put your bag down maybe on the chair next to you, and then you need to grab your bag to get your wallet, and instead of carrying, or holding the big long strap, or if you wear a crossbody, instead of that huge strap, now you've got this little tiny grabber strap, I guess I would call that, and you can easily hold the bag and it will stay a little bit more sturdy for you while you're rummaging around inside. So I do love this strap. They do come in lots of the different colors. You can match it up to whatever color Neonoe you have, and this is probably one of the best investments. I knew as soon as I got the Neonoe that I was going to want the short strap to go with it, and I am so happy that I got it, because it really is a great little well-made item, matches beautifully with the bag, and it makes the function of the bag that much better. So essentially, when I'm carrying this around, I have the two straps. Usually I put this on my shoulder, and then if I'm grabbing it or moving it around or anything, I just grab the little short strap. Easy and effortless, and they do blend in very well with each other. So if you can see that on the camera, this is the extra strap that I bought, and this of course is the original strap. So I would definitely recommend getting a strap. Another thing that I did was get an organizer, and it just arrived a little while ago, maybe about 2 weeks ago or so. So here's the organizer right here. I purchased this from Neoneo. It is a felt organizer, and as you can see, it is in two pieces because the bag itself is in two separate compartments. So you do need to have the two pieces. So if you open it up, you can kind of squish your little organizer pouch right in there and pop it in there. So one on each side. Now these organizers are very nice. This one has quite a few pockets. There's one here. There's a couple little pockets inside on either side, and then there are two pockets on the outside, and the other one is almost exactly the same, if not exactly the same. So you do get two of these when you order your bag organizer from Neoneo. But I got the blue. I like the way brown and blue look together. And when I do put both of these organizers in the bag, now I can see much more clearly what is in there because I've taken away that black hole effect. And now you can see that I can see right into the bag there with the light blue in the background. And I have all those pockets and options to put all of my things in. So it does keep the bag much more organized than it would have been. Now, I love my organizer. However, I have found that when I am using the organizer with the bag does tend to puff out a little bit more. So you can see it's almost gotten a little bit wider because of the width of the organizer in there. And when I do carry it on my shoulder like this, I feel like the bag is a little bit fatter, especially if I have all my belongings in there. Obviously those are empty right now, but as soon as I put my glasses and my wallet and my makeup kit and everything in here, you can imagine that it's going to get a little bit wider. And so I'm not that keen on how wide it is when it does have the two organizers in there. So what I have started to do is just use one organizer. So I'll put the primary items that I need in one side, and then the incidentals or things that maybe can rummage around loosely in the bag that I'm not going to be rummaging too much for, maybe hand cream, maybe my diary, or my organizer, or reading glasses or something like that. They can go on the opposite side. Even my phone occasionally I will pop in there, but that seems to work best for me because I don't really want the bag to be too wide on the side. I feel like it swings out a little bit more and bumps against my arm and against my hip and stuff. So it's a little bit of a learning curve, I guess, with this bag organizer. I am not unhappy with it in any way. I think it's beautifully made, and I even got like this little pouch that came with it. So really very nice bag organizers. It's just, for me, it stiffens the bag up to the point where I feel that maybe it's a little too stiff for my taste. But all in all, I am quite happy with the organizer, and I'm very glad I did get the organizer because it definitely makes it easier to find things when I am in a pinch. Like if I'm desperately looking for my wallet, I know exactly where it is in the bag organizer. Okay, another option for accessories, of course, is your bandeaus. I do have one bandeau from Louis Vuitton. I never really got any more. I like it, I just don't get much use out of it, and part of the reason is that I kind of live in a rainy area and I'm afraid to take it out in the rain, and it seems like in the summertime it's been raining almost every day. So consequently I don't get much use out of this. But there are a couple things, a couple options with respect to the bandeau. One of the simplest, of course, is to tie it around the clasp right here. So you can just pop it around your pull tab, whatever we call this thing, and then just make a little bow. And now I can't really see what I'm doing because I'm looking from above, but you get the idea. So you make a bow, and of course you have to make a pretty bow, and you can fuss with it. That's a little bit crooked, but you do get the idea. So you could put your bandeau right here. I would say that this looks very cute, except that if you have to get into your bag now, you're going to have to move this back and forth, and it can be a little bit of a problem. And like I said, I don't like really fussy ways to get into bags, so that's not my favorite way to wear it. What I actually like to do with the bandeau is put it on the side of the bag. And so I would just pick one of these sides right here and just wrap it in a bow or tie it in a bow on the side of the bag. And this is my preferred way because I feel like it just adds a nice little extra accent to the bag, like so. And again, these are crooked, so I apologize, but you do get the idea. So you have your pretty little bow right there, and it just adds just a little bit extra oomph to the bag. So that is one of my options that I really do like. Now, when I was in the Louis Vuitton store last time, the SA did tell me that sometimes people will take the pull tab out of the bag and insert the bandeau instead through all of these little rivet holes right here. So I did try to do that, but as you can see, these leather tabs right here are tied in a knot, and to be honest with you, it was so difficult to get this knot out that I just gave up trying. And you're not going to get the leather strap out of here unless you untie that knot. So it was more work than it was worth for me, so I didn't bother doing it. But I imagine that it would be very pretty, especially if you pick, you know, a color that goes with your outfit or a color that really goes up well with your bag. I do like the black and white bandeau. I know you guys know which one I mean. It's got black, white, and brown in it, and I think that probably would go really well with this one. So I may pick that up and just wear it as a cute little bow on the side of my bag. But I do like playing around with these. I just don't get much use out of them because of the weather, unfortunately. And another little accessory that I picked up for this bag is this little puff right here. I've seen these on people's bags and I've never really been tempted before until I got this bag. And like I said, there is just something fun about this bag that makes me want to accessorize it. So this one I picked up from Etsy. Again, I'm doing a lot of crazy Etsy shopping this past summer, but it has the clip loop right there and you just loop it onto the D-ring and it can flop around down there. So this is just a big fox puff, and I think it's faux fur, but it is still very, very cute. You can pick them up in a lot of different colors. You can get one to match or to contrast with the color that you have. I just like the black. I thought it was really cute and it also feels really nice, so I do like to play with it with my fingers. Of course, if you have any bag charms, you can put them on. I only have one bag charm, which happens to be a Coach bag charm, and I'm not into noisy bag charms. Let's just be honest. I don't really like when I'm walking and my bag is jingling and making a lot of noise, so I tend not to buy bag charms because I feel like they're a little bit noisy, but this one is nice and quiet, so that's why I got this one. And the last little thing that you can use to dress up your Neonoe is one of these chains right here. So if you wanted to dress it up completely, you may want to take off the long strap and put on this shorter strap, or not the shorter strap, but this gold colored strap. Okay, so I got this from Amazon, and it's just a really pretty basic strap. Nothing too expensive. It's not, you know, a designer strap or anything like that. But I did discover that if you want to have like a little gold, almost like a little gold necklace, you can do this, and then you have a little gold strap to wear over your shoulder to dress up your bag just a little bit. So if you wanted to get a little bit dressier with it, you can put the gold strap on there, and I think that looks really pretty. And it's almost identical to the color of the gold hardware that is already on the Neonoe. So you do have this option as well. If you wanted to take it through 3 times, you can make it the shorter strap. There are all kinds of things you can do with it, or you can just let it hang there like that, almost like a little necklace on your bag. So there are a lot of fun things that you can do with the Neonoe. That's why I love it so much, because it's such an interesting looking bag, but it is so versatile and you can play with it and add and subtract things to it, and I really have been enjoying it. So that is it for my video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any comments or questions, leave them down below. And if you have not already subscribed, you should think about subscribing. I would love to have you back as part of my little YouTube family. And until my next video, take care.